Hi everyone, welcome to our 60-day DevOps course. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I share DevOps and cloud tutorials packed with real hands-on projects to boost your skills fast. So today is our Day-38 class where our topics is Helm basics, and I will show you first what is Helm, and then I will show you two hands-on example how Helm is easier our deployment when you are using Kubernetes. So what is Helm? Helm is a package manager for Kubernetes, and instead of writing long YAML file of your package apps into chart and deploy them with the one command. So basically when we are running any Kubernetes manifest file, we have to write lots of code, like one for deployment, one for service, ingress, lots of things basically we need to write and coding. So if we are using Helm, Helm will make them easier to deploy. And put one thing here, think of it is an app or YAML but for Kubernetes. So when we are installing Apache server for an Ubuntu operating system, we just run a command, apt install Apache 2, or if we are using Red Hat, then just yam install Apache. So Helm is basically look like this, but when we are using Kubernetes. Okay, so when we are seeing these documents, it will not get in our mind, but I will show the example basically, then you can understand how this thing work and how Helm is more easier to deployment when we are using Kubernetes. So in your PC, if you Helm not installed, you can just run this command to install Helm, and after installing the Helm, you can just check the version. So here I also put documentation, if you run Google, then the first link you open here. So in the documentation, you just click the installing Helm, then you can find all the way and all the ways you can install Helm. So if you are using download version, just do this way, or if you are using Linux or something, you can also this way. And for Mac OS, just install Helm, and if you are using Windows with Chocolatey, then Choco install Kubernetes. You can also use this way. So basically there is lots of way you can install Helm, and all installation process you can get in this documentation. This is the official documentation of Helm. Here you can get lots of things about Helm. From this page you basically get the installation process of all type of OS system. Okay, so go back to the documentation. So this way basically we can install Helm, and after installation Helm, we just run this command to check the Helm is installed or not. So in my PC is already installed, so if I run Helm version, you can show the version of the Helm. So for adding a repository, this way basically we can add the repository. So when you are using Ubuntu, we have to add some repository, then we need to install some package from that repository. This way basically we can install Helm repository. But before showing the Helm, I try to show you one example without using Helm, what we have to do. Just showing a simple example. So here I put a simple example. I already discussed it in my previous class. This is just a simple deployment file where I install Nginx, and this is the Nginx image. So when you are not using Helm, you need to write this deployment file, and also you need to write this service file. Okay, so basically by Helm we can use our code by deployment by Helm. Also we can use already some code is available in the Helm repository that is called chart. So both way basically we can use Helm. So first let me show the normal way when you can using Kubernetes manifest file. So let me copy that file. So here already I created a folder. In the folder there is no file, so let me create dev.yml. So put the code, then copy the service file, get so simple service file which like expose the Nginx port. So these are the deployment, these are the service. So if you run that file kubectl apply, so I put it kubectl apply -f, then you can run all the file. So we can see deployment service is created. So if you want to see kubectl get all, we can see our deployment is running, and this is the deployment, this is the service. So for accessing the like Nginx service, we need to write the code. So we are in here. So let me mini cube service Nginx test URL. So this way basically we can get the URL of that service. So let me grab that URL and copy it here. You can see Nginx default page is showing. So this way basically we normally deploy any Kubernetes application. Okay, so now same thing I will deploy by Helm. So what we need to do, just first down the deployment. So kubectl delete means f, so it will delete all deployment. You can see only minikube service is running. So for showing this image, like and all command I using in the demo I put in the documentation, so you can get everything from here. So for creating a Helm chart, at first you need to run this command Helm create and what name you want to give. Okay, then you can go to the like after creating the Helm, we can see there is a folder will be created which you name, give the name when you are creating Helm. So in this case, like Helm create web app-nginx, so there will be folder created web app-nginx, and then inside the like folder you will get a template folder structure. So there is a folder template. So under the template there is lots of YAML file. You need to delete those file and copy your this created file to that directory. So in my case, our file is here, right? dev.yml and service.yml. So it's good to like use deployment.yml file instead of using dev. So let me move that file basically dev.yml to deploy. Okay, so our deployment services file here. So now we need to create a Helm. So for that you need to run Helm, then create your name. So anything you can give, like I put web 2. So it's created, you can see it's created. So if you type ll, then you can see there is a folder. So if you want to see web 2, you can see lots of files created. Let me use the tree command to like elaborate everything. So like you can see there is a folder create web 2, and under this web 2 there is a file created chart.yml, then another chart folder created and template folder created, and in the template folder we need to put our that file deployment and service file. Then we can like deploy our same mainframe file by Helm. So first there is lots of file there, you need to delete basically all file. So let me delete those file first. So make sure you delete properly. So rm minus fr or use basically it's a good idea to like get inside that folder, because if I'm mistakenly delete any folder, that will be hassle for us. So we need to basically delete everything in the template folder. Okay, so rm minus f, then check first ll template what type of file they are. So lots of YAML, and let me delete just because sometimes this TPL file need and we need to basically delete all YAML file and this text file. So rm-f, then template start.yml. So all YAML file will be deleted. Then basically I need to delete the node, that one. So let me check now. You can see all file is deleted, only underscore helpers.tpl file is there. So now we need to copy our we'll do it here. So we need to copy this deployment and service file to that template file. So cp give the name of the file. Then we need to copy web 2. This is our Helm folder name. Then template. We need to template. Okay. So now ll web 2 template. You can see that 2 file is there. Now we need to basically edit something to show you that advantage of the Helm. So let me open that thing in the VS Code. That will be easier for us. So let me open that one. So this is our Helm folder. So we created. So in that there is values file. So we already know how to use variables. So in the values file use in the Helm, we need to use values.yml. So all variable we need to keep in here. So let me basically delete that values, and I have already file is created here. So let me check that one. That will be easy for you. So there is a variable file, this one. So values. So now copy that one. So let me explain that one. But first run the service and YML. Okay. It's good idea to show you both in the same way. Okay, so in the service file, what we did values. Okay, so what values we want to use, we need to declare in this values.yml. So I use here image, then repository is Nginx. So if you want to use this Nginx image in the chart file, then you need to use image.repository. Then you basically get the value of the repository, which is Nginx. So values.image.repository, basically we get the output Nginx, and values.image.repository.tag we can get the 1.16.0. and if you want to service, then you need to use values.service.type. Then basically you get the output node port, and if you want to use service.type, service.port, then basically you get the port number. So in the deployment file, file we already used lots of, here I use Nginx. Okay, so if you want to use this values file to use in the deployment file, you need to basically use this way. Here we use Nginx. Okay, so let me show you how to use. So first you need to do curly braces, 2 curly braces. We don't need that one. So here was Nginx, so make sure both side has a space. So first we need to type values, V is upper letter, values dot, then you need to use variable which is already defined in the values.yml file. So I need to use the Nginx name. So I need to use image.repository. Okay, let me copy the repository because maybe sometimes it's mistake the spelling. So now we need to use image.repository. Okay, basically that will give you the output Nginx. Same way, if you want to use here, everywhere you can use this same thing. So basically these are, if you do, then like when you are doing the production level work, then lots of file will be available in the your chart or your project. So like if there you use Nginx version or any Nginx image, if you have like 100 files, then in all file you have to go and change the image name Nginx. Instead of, if you're using values file, just change the image name here, then everywhere it will be affected by this change. Okay, so like if you want to use like any different thing, like in the deployment, not that one, yeah, this, so we change here. Let me save that one. So let me show you one thing. What command I basically use here, everything basically you get it from here. So here is also one thing to show, like chart. There is another file, chart. This thing also we can use, like here is a chart file. So like if you want to change the version name of the chart, you can do that. And like in the chart name, when you create the Helm, what name you give, that name will be here. Okay, so basically this is our chart name. So we can also use that one. I will show you everything. So just showing the what is chart, and what I change everything, I put it here. So you don't need basically these comments. Just keep it here. When you are doing, just remove everything. Then basically what I use here, I also put here. So like in the service section, like here, because service, here the service. So how this thing I can show you, like service you use if you want to use node port. Okay, so node port we are using 30080. So in the values, if you want to make it under variable, then go to values, and you can see service.type is there, node. And if you want to use node port 30080, then basically we need to use service.node port, then you can get this. So let me go to service. So let me comment that one for your better understanding. So we are using these values. So dot values dot, then our name is service dot node port. Okay, basically that will give you the output, this 30080. So let me check service, and values is service. Okay, so now if you want to use the type, then service.type equal to, if you want to use node port, then go to service. Here is like type node port. Okay, so same way if you want to, let me show you thing. So values is node port. Okay, so service. So for your better understanding, I just keep the documentation comment it here. Then basically you can see why you use it. So same way dot values values dot we are using basically service, then type. Okay, we copy the spelling. So service dot type. Okay, so now service dot type, we get the output node port. Okay, same way basically we can use all type of here which we define, like 80 port we can use. Same way we can use Nginx. Okay, so now a little bit change in the deployment file. So in the deployment file we use the a container name values.repository. So it will show the container name image. So let me also change the image name. Basically when you use Nginx, so then let me comment that one. So like when you are using Nginx, we already know Nginx means is this one. values.image.repository. Okay, then so to close the door. Okay. So now we need to put the tag. For using tag, same way you just did colon, and same way you need to this, and our tag is basically values. So image.tag. Okay, so then you get that image tag. So image.tag. So dot values dot image dot tag. Okay, this thing basically we get this output. Basically this output we can basically for this, and we need to use the double quote. Okay, okay, so we just change another thing, like in the how we to use like what we put in the chart. So like in the deployment image, so like we want to use the chart name. Okay, so these are basically I use here. So let me, well, we are using VS Code. Okay, so over here is one error, so we need to make it in double quote. So when you are using basically VS Code, you can easily get if you find if you like did any mistake. So let me use the like chart name here. So here I using like simple metadata. I use name Nginx, then the chart name. So like in the metadata here using Nginx. Okay, so let me here use this one, like labels, then put label app and use the chart.name, chart. Here should be dot and C should be uppercase. chart dot name also like uppercase, and it need to put in the double quote. Okay, so let me run. Let me check again. I think basically we like edited wrong deployment file. Basically that one is like a Kubernetes manifest file. Basically our deployment file should be in the template file. So we need to basically change this file. Instead of using the by mistakenly we did this. So let me copy that one. Deployment, it will be this. So basically when we run that like Helm, basically Helm followed this file is which is under the template, and the service same way we need to change this one. Control C and service. Okay, so let me save this file. Now let me run this file. So like make sure where we run the file, we need to like just same location of the like chart file. So we are inside the chart, so we need to basically run the command from this location where is the chart is located. So for running the like command is Helm, then install, then you give any name. So give me my app, then our chart name. So it will create the all deployment file which is available in the template file. So we can see the deployment is running. So if you want to see kubectl get all, you can see this like complete application is running, our port, service and the deployment. And if you see the like service same way, because our service is change. So let me do the same thing. We can use the same service. So if you want to like copy this one and run that one, you can see like we can access the page. Okay, so this one. Okay, so let me go to the control panel again. So you can see our like deployment is running. So let me show one thing. kubectl describe, then our deployment. Okay, our deployment name is, okay, so like what we use here, like we use, so if you see the container name is Nginx and image is Nginx dot that version 1.16.0. so if you go to the file, then basically you can see in the deployment file, this one, you can see we give the image name. So this is equal to basically Nginx. So values.image.repository, you can see values.image.repository in Nginx, and values.image.tag is equal to this. So these are basically we are using. Okay, so we can see in the deployment description, you can see the container name is same. So now the app is Nginx, level is app Nginx. So let me create one thing, and one thing, our deployment name is also Nginx. Okay, if you want, we can change this also. Just show you one thing, how we can use basically release and the chart value in the file. So let me go the file. So give me like here. So here we put label equal to chart name. So our chart name is this one. Okay, so this web 2. Okay, so if you go description, you can see app equal to web 2. Okay, now I want to show you, like if you want to give the release name. So release name is my app. When you create the like this is the basically release name. So how we can use this, let me show you. So like in the file, we can see, like if you want to see any file for like chart or values, if you use the values, then use dot values, and inside the values, you use that way basically, like service inside the service. What is this? That thing you need to use. So values dot service dot type, then you get the node port. Same way basically, if you want to anything in the chart, so chart dot name or chart dot description or chart dot type. If you want to chart dot type, then it will basically get the value of the application. These way basically we can use anything from the chart or values file. Now let me show one thing, how we can use basically release name. So let me go to the deployment, and you add another label here. So app 1. So same way, just copy that one. We use that one's release, RELEASE, release. This one I put that also here. So let me save that one. So now we can see run the deployment. We can see here will be anything is come. App is equal to what release we give put. So let me uninstall that one, and for uninstalling the Helm, we need to use just Helm uninstall, then the release name which you put my app. So it's uninstall. If you want to see, kubectl get all, nothing is there. So now we need to deploy again. So kubectl, so not kubectl, Helm install my app web 2. So it's deployed. kubectl get all. So deployment is Nginx, kubectl describe deployment. So you can see the app 1 is equal to my app 1 equal to my app, which we put in the release name, this one. Okay, so these are basically we can use anything which are in the chart file or values file. Okay, so let me go back to the documentation again. So all file which I use, I put it here, and for running any Helm, we need to use Helm install, then application name, then what folder you want or what project the chart is located. So kubectl get, or you can get that all like pod deployment, replica set, everything, and get the service, and you can browse the IP from there. Then for Helm uninstall or delete the or down the kubectl deployment, just use Helm uninstall my app. Check, you can see kubectl get like all. Okay, these all file I put it in the documentation. So like for using Helm, we need to like add any repo, or you can see the repo. So for all command I will put in C. Like if you want to see the release, then you can like use Helm list. So Helm. So Helm list will be show our only one release name, my app is running. If we have multiple one, then you can see here, and you kubectl get ports, everything you can already know. Helm install, which you already show you. Then we can also like update the Helm chart, also like Helm update, and then give the like application or release name. Then by located, and we can set something like here I use service.type equal to node port. You can also run it from like in the command line. For uninstalling, same command I put it here. Helm create my chart. It will create a folder chart value CML templates. We can customize that one by deleting this one. Okay, so these are basically our created file we already like put in the Helm. Then we can like easily run that file with using Helm. Now I will show another like demo which will like already created Helm is available online. We will use that one. Okay, so let me do that one also. Before that, let me down this one. So kubectl uninstall our, this is my app. Sorry, it's Helm. Bad. So Helm uninstall. Now if you want to run kubectl get all, nothing is there. Let me clear the screen. Now I will show you how we can use basically already created Helm online. We'll use that one. So we can search chart from like in our term control panel. You can also say you can search like by browsing also. Let me show the browsing option first. So like this is the basically a Helm documentation. So like in the like top you can get chart. So click that chart, then it will open the like chart page. So if you want like MySQL, then you can show the all chart, and where is the like this logo tick mark, this is basically official one. So this one is like more secure to use. So if you go that chart, it will basically show how to use that chart and its related command. Okay, you can get everything from this repository. Okay, so now basically we'll do the same thing in the command line. Basically normally we'll do this thing. So if you want to like see how, like which chart you are like already installed in your PC, so for check your chart list Helm repo list. So it will show like how many repo you have added. So basically this is the like any name you are giving for like understanding, and this is the like chart URL. So like let me remove one first, then add one. So same just Helm repo remove, then like give the chart name. So this one you can see it's removed. Now you can see that one is not available now. So now same way if you want to add this one, same way basically you need to put like Helm repo, then add, then you need the name, what name you want to given, you need to keep that one, and then you need the URL. It will basically take some time because lots of chart is in that URL, so it will like take around 1 minute, depends on your internet speed. So need to wait few seconds more. You can see bitnami has been added. So after added, you need to like update that one. So like Helm, Helm like repo, then update. So like basically it will update all repository which is added in your local PC. So here is 3 repo already added, EKS, Prometheus and bitnami. So it will take a little bit time to update all repos. Same way depends on our internet speeds. So like be patient for 1 minute. Okay. So now if you want to see Helm repo list, we can see the bitnami is there. Now we want to basically install the MySQL. So for searching the MySQL, same way Helm. So every command you are using, you need to put Helm, then you need to search, then repo, then which one to search, the MySQL. So you can see lots of MySQL is there, bitnami, MariaDB. So we need to install that one. So Helm, install, then give any name as you want. So MySQL 2025, give that name. Helm install MySQL 2025, then give the chart name. Okay. So it will take a little bit time. So basically it will download the chart and create everything for you. You can see like how like easily you can deploy that one, and that will also show you how you can like use that one. So for go scroll up, you can get like the username is root and the password is this. So like if you want to get the password, you can run that command. Still didn't copy it. So you can see that I show the password. Now if you run kubectl get all, you can see the MySQL port is running and everything is running. So let me inside that port kubectl exec -it, then the port name is this one, then bin bash. So we are like inside the MySQL port. You can see now for running or getting the MySQL, we need to use MySQL, then user is root -p, or password is this one. So now let me enter that one. You can see we are inserting the MariaDB or MySQL. So like show data pages, we can see the database is available in this container. So this way basically we can use the MySQL most easy way by using Helm chat. Let me exit from that MySQL and also exit from that MySQL container. So we need to delete that Helm repository. So this is the release name. So same way we already saw this Helm, then uninstall, then the name of the release, uninstall, spelling mistake, it's not available now. So kubectl get all, you can see that's container and service, everything is like removed. So you can see how easy we can use like Kubernetes deployment by using Helm. So Helm is like make our work just like very easier. Easily we can do like Kubernetes manifest file. So like this video basically basic of the Helm, and like I try to show you which way basically you can understand properly. So like which command I use, I put everything in the documentation, and some like command I didn't use, I add that one. So when basically you see this document, you will get all those commands. And if you find any issue, just knock me in the comment section. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so that's all for today's video. So I hope this video is helpful for you. So if you found this video is helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. In the next video, I will talk in different topics of Kubernetes. So up to that time, best of luck. Bye.